to SRL Season 2, Round 10 for the British Grand Prix. And here we are for the British Grand Prix, as I just said again. And in the commentary box, we've got Donald J. Trump and Donald Trump. And it should be interesting, Donald J. Trump.
Sorry, can we make the party invite only? Sorry, I laugh arrow.
Should be interesting. Of course, on more serious matters, it's me, Rapid F1, and James Casey in the commentary box with Gorch Crab, giving us a little bit of insight of how things are going in the race.
Hello.
We are also running on
race.
we're also running on the highest quality, the highest possible quality. So this, if it does buffer, then it might be me. But so far, it's looking okay. We are running on 1080p today. So last week was 720p, and that ran quite well. So we're at 1080p. And we're going to try what we did last week, James, where we leave and then come back and see that works. Doing the formation lap.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting. But I doubt it'll work. Because it is a
We have to do it really late, don't we?
Yeah. Like,
So
pretty much, as soon as qualifying ends, like, I leave, and then you invite me back, and then you leave. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you can't get back in before the formation lap starts, or your car will take the start, I think, then.
So what are your guys' predictions
So-
for this race?
One question though for that is that how will I be able to commentate and show the start of the race? Like, I'll have to get in.
I don't
Like-
think it's possible.
Exactly. So this is gonna be very dodgy. Okay, so just some people going out on the track already. So SRL Payne's out there.
Just try and make it difficult.
Yeah, they do. I mean, there's no esports compatibility on this game, so that's interesting. But you've got Push 9 for out on track today, who I believe wasn't expecting to be actually racing today. I think he thought it was gonna be some sort of plans,
Yeah.
and he's turned up.
He won karting championship, so but his mill got cancelled at the end.
So that's good. He's out there with his current championship leader, Mike Marshmallow's as well behind him, going through Maggers and Beckers as we speak. So it's going to be an interesting race. It is the British Grand Prix, lots of overtaking opportunities. So James, how good of a race do you think we could get here?
Oh, I don't know. I would hope a good one. We had a good race last time out in Austria, plenty of battling, and we saw a lot of different strategies in Austria, and I think Britain is a track as well where you can have quite a number of strategies because it's quite high tyre wear. So I'm gonna put my neck out on the line so that we're gonna have a good race today.
Yeah, and you never know, we might have a bit of a few mixed conditions here as well, because we haven't had a red race since obviously it's dry right now, but is it dry for tomorrow as well? For the race tomorrow as well?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I was trying to say, we haven't had a red race.
It will be today on the stream, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, as we said, on today on the straight, not tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking about Brazil right now. Anyway, we haven't had a red race since Australia, so I was hoping for one today, but seemingly this game does not want to give us a red race to commentate over, because the red races tend to be the most interesting. And I'm sure that'll spice something in the championship battle between RBZ and Mike Marshmallow. And speaking of the championship battle, currently Mike Marshmallow is leading the way with. Currently, he's got 5 wins to his name. He's on 176 points, with RZ on 105 points. Hasn't really had the luck in the past couple of races to get that victory that he's really wanted. So Mike Marshmallow had that incredible performance at Australia, where he came from the back of the grid to come home in P1, last to first almost. That was incredible. Izeki is in P3 right now with 72 points, closely followed by Comundo, who's hot on his heels. Comundo is starting to get some decent performances in. The last 8 events he's scored points in, so Comundo has been on it. Project 9-4 in 5th, 9 points, 50 points for Gorch Crab. That's from Monster in 7th place for 49. Yi is in 8th with 45, 42 for Wagon Skull. Fred Wiz in 10th place with 37, and that's your top 10. Neshin Lars is in 11th place with 36, 27 for RL Giovinazzi, 22 for Lyric GB, 21 for Optimus Atlantis, and then 10 points for Lost Warrior. That's my reckonings on 6 points, and so is VJ4029, and the rest of the order has not got points. AMS412, IRL Aero, and this new guy, I think a new guy actually in the league, KRNG Rush. So, new guy in the league as well, I believe. Isn't that right? He's Gorch even alive. I think he's probably doing a lot. Anyway, James, are you alive?
I'm alive, don't worry.
Good. Okay.
I'm good.
Right. So currently Mike's on a lap. He's currently 4/10ths down on the top current pacer, who is Yi. Actually did a 30.3, so a pretty decent time there. I was talking to Abby before the race in this actual session, and he's ran that sort of pace as well, so it could be interesting. Mike is coming into the pit lane right now. Obviously, let's see how he's doing right now. He's currently, again, 4/10ths off, very close with Mike's pace. He's backed out a bit as well, as he's not actually on a lap. So a lot of people have done their first laps or so. So we're going to run on board with Is Eki. See if he's currently on a lap. Let's see if there's an improvement from him. Is Eki coming across the second sector right now? Is it going to improve? No, it's down. So I think he's probably going to back out of this one. He's probably a good 5/10ths on his personal best. Commando, right, currently in 6th place, he's second at the pace. He's up in his first sector, so running board with Commando right now. And IRL Aero has left the session as well. But one question to you, James, is that so last race with RBZ's misfortune of the Austria win, does it look more likely that Mike has the championship pretty much wrapped up already this early on, because he had an excellent comeback from last place to get victory? Do you think that maybe the championship is probably maybe not in his hands right now, and it's more in Mike's favour?
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I think Mike's performance in Austria showed all of his strengths and how hard it's going to be to close down on him. He showed that he was good on pure pace, good at overtaking, and good on his tyres, which are 3 main things really in one Formula 1. So yeah, I think it's going to be really hard now for RBZ. He struggled a little bit as well with the consistency of the results as well. So I think really now RBZ is going to be focusing on just putting together good races, and then maybe, you never know, the championship might come back into the equation. But I think at the moment he's just got to focus each race as it comes, try and get good results, and not really worry about the championship. I think Mike has that under control.
Yeah, and it's looking increasingly good. I mean, if he wins again, I think in the next couple of races, I think it's going to be a very tough task for RBZ to get back. And it just seemingly that things are not working out in his favour. Apparently had increased tyre wear at Austria, which I find very unusual, because Austria does have tyre deg problems. Obviously in the last sector the tyres are it wears down quite quickly. This track will be another one of those where tyres might be a problem for him with the sort of fast Magnus Vega section. But we shall see. I mean, it's going to be interesting, and I just feel that maybe there's been some opportunities that he's missed out on. Baku was a poor example where I think a controversial incident between him and Mike. There's a lot of controversy, and Austria once again just showed that Mike is looking better for the championship right now. But you never know. Things could swing in RBZ's favour at any point, and I think he needs it to happen, as Gorge has just made a complete mistake and just done the absolute extendable century there. So I don't know, this lap is specified to be quite a slow lap, I believe. So here he goes across the line. It won't be anything decent. He's gone across the line, and it's quite a slow lap time. Anyone else doing decent lap out there? RBZ, is he on a good lap? I think he's starting another lap. He's currently 4/10ths down on the current pacer, who is, of course, Yi, who's looking very decent right now. And we'll see if RBZ is on a lap right now. No, he's not. So he's not on a lap yet. Let's have a look. Okay, so I think a lot of people are not really on laps right now.
RBZ's the highest running car out on track at the moment. Project 904 is starting a lap out with the top guys.
So I think we're going to run on board with him. So let's see how he goes into turn 1. Let's see if he takes it 7th gear, flat out through there, up to 8th gear. A very fast section here now, and it's a heavy braking zone. Braking for the 50-meter ball down the 2nd gear. Need a good exit here, and yeah, for this corner, need a good exit from this corner. It's the 3rd, now 4th, and now 5th. Flat left-hander, and he's pretty decent so far on the DRS. And down this straight for braking into this next zone. At the 50-meter ball, it's down to 3rd gear, up to 4th quickly. So reduce the wheel spin down to 3rd gear. The right-hander, and he's a good. It is very tricky to get the traction right. He gets a little bit oversteered there. It would have cost him a little bit like time on that curve as well. So he didn't get the best of exits there. Old turn 1, very difficult to get it right on this game. He's been actually down 6th gear actually. I would probably have taken it in 7th there. So maybe a little bit. I don't know how much practice he's done, but not that brilliant through there. Max Beckett, Sierra attacks this flat out through there, and then 6th, and then down to the 4th gear for the last part, and he gets a decent exit through there. And this has been quite a good lap so far, but I don't know if it's an improvement as of yet. I'll have a look at the race director right now. Let's see how he's doing. And he is currently on a green lap, so he's improving. Good. Yeah, it's looking good. Still a little bit more time in it. Last sector now. And then a good exit through here.
Yeah.
And across the line. Oh, and he's. Oh.
I don't know how that happened.
He completely died.
Make it invite only.
And the sound has gone to Narnia. Commando currently on a lap, and let's see how he does right now. Solani comes. Oh, I think he's starting a lap. He's currently in P6, 2nd place. Let's see how he gets. First turn. Not too bad actually through there. I don't actually know what happened to Project 94 there. It was very odd. He literally just span up the rears. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm guessing maybe he lost time. That's the only thing I can think of. James, I mean, he probably did lose a bit of time. He's on a green lap as well. I just don't understand how he lost the back end there and died, pretty much.
Well, still his PB lap. Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder if he just lost control of the car and. Because I don't know how. I'm guessing how he's. I'm guessing he probably didn't. Oh, nice corner cut, Commando. Yeah, I'm guessing he probably lost a bit of time. Because obviously he's. Yeah, not done a lot of practice for this Grand Prix anyway, because he was going to miss it. So we'll see how Commando's doing right now. He's currently on board with him. He's currently in P6, and he is down actually on this lap. So but he's matching it pretty much. He's pretty much on par with it. So if he perfects the last sector and improves on the last sector, then he'll be an improvement. Last couple of corners very difficult to get right. And the 2nd gear, 3rd quickly at the 4th. Make sure you don't wheel spin the car because that really does lose a lot of time. And then cross the line, and is an improvement, and it's not. He's down by a 10th, so very closely matched there. What about Yi? Current pace setter right now is coming out the pit lane. Ibis coming into the pits. Mike is in the pit lane. So, it's Skills 99. Is he on a lap right now? He's currently probably warming up for a lap. Craig Senna, I think he's on a lap, and he's gone very wide there. Currently in 9th place. He was up in his first sector, as you can tell from his delta time. He's struggling through Magnus Beckett's there, but lots of understanding that right now. But I tell you what, I'm liking his yellow helmet. It's nice to see that. Very bright yellow. I don't think he's on a lap currently. But as I said, guys, things have sort of quieted down here, and I'm just going to tell you.
They're going to be coming up soon.
Yeah, becoming that soon. So let's. Yeah. Go on, James.
Yeah, there's going to be a flurry of cars coming out, probably in a few minutes, 4 minutes 30 to go. So probably 2 minutes, and then we'll see loads of cars coming out. I think Yi's gone quite early, which might be a problem with traffic.
Indeed, yeah, it will be. But just to let you guys know, if you're interested in joining League, check out SRL on Twitter at SlipstreamRL and their website slipstreamRL.wix.com/home for more information. If you'd like to join a league, there is two tiers going, GP2 and F1. GP2 is on a Thursday night, at about 7:30, I believe it is, and then I think the F1 league obviously at this time right now as we speak. So that is the key. Yi is coming around the last corner to start his his flying lap here. In going to time 1, let's see how he takes it. I'm just going to ride on board for this entire lap. In 7th gear, doesn't shift up to 5th, 8th gear straight away, so he's just leaving it in 7th gear, which I'm surprised about. Very different. We see the contrast in styles between the drivers here and what people take. He's a good exit through there. It's not been too bad so far. Didn't get on the apex entirely. Not a bad run through it. Let's see if he's up on his current time.
Yep.
He is currently up. 10th up, so not too bad so far. Right, this corner very difficult to get right. You go at the 4th quickly at the 5th, and that's not a bad run through there. Very respectable from Yi. Old Thermal coming up. Let's see how he takes this. Should be down to 7th gear hopefully, or we just leave it in 7th gear for him. I think down to 7th gear he goes and hangs it in pretty nicely. Not on the apex, a little bit wider, but he's in the lines. Magnus Becker to see how he takes this. Fast left and the right, and then down to 5th gear. Down to 4th gear, hangs it in there at the 5th. And nice. That was quite nice. And is it an improvement, James?
Yes, by another 300ths.
Okay, so this is looking good. A little bit of a lock up there.
Improvement.
Oh, he's made a mistake. He's corrected it, but he might have lost a little bit of time there. And that's the difference between the pad users and the wheel users. They can make the slightest of little changes in the wheel to help them if they make a mistake. And is this going to be an improvement? No, he was down at the end, so he lost a bit of time there. I thought he did, so it's unfortunate.
Yeah, half a second.
He was looking to be a quick and lap. RBZ currently in 2nd place, and he's beating Mike here. He didn't have a lot of confidence going into this Grand Prix, and RBZ.
Oh, Mike's going out on the mediums.
On the mediums.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, so Mike won't be getting pole then, basically.
So
I doubt that he's going to be able to improve 4/10ths on the mediums.
So I'm guessing he's probably bailed out of pole position and beating RBZ. So RBZ's doing what he needs to do right now, and if he can snatch pole position away from Yi, then that would be great. But he's already said he doesn't have the confidence from this track, so we'll see. Oh,
yeah, Mike's out. I think he was trying to improve his own time so he could start on the mediums, but there's quite a big delta in the tyres, so he couldn't do it. So he doesn't get a shot at pole, and he has to start on the soft compound.
That's RBZ's qualifying over. He just cut the corner there. So we were hoping for an improvement there. We're gonna have a look at the race director and see if he
would have been. He was up on Yi in the 1st sector.
Oh dear. And he was up, and he's bowled it. How much time has he got left now, James?
He's got 55 seconds, so he can make it round. But it's whether he wants to do 2 laps on the tyres. I think he's retiring yet. He doesn't want to do another lap on the tyres and take them into the race then.
Right, it's Eki currently in 9th place right now. Is he on an improvement right now, James?
Yes. He's on a very good 1st sector.
Right.
Purple in the 1st sector.
2nd sector.
Yeah, no, 6/10ths down on Yi in the 2nd sector. But it could still put him a long way up. Obviously going to improve a long way from 10th.
A little bit of oversteer on the grass that didn't help him. Let's see if he hits the last couple of corners right now. Locking up his front left and going in, and he's in short shift as quick as he can to reduce the wheel spin. Is it going to be an improvement? Across the line he comes, and it is at the 5th. A very good time, I say. That's quite a respectable lap time. Very good from Miseki, and well done to him. Just Lars, he's backed out. A big crew, he's in 11th place. I think he's currently on a lap. No, I think he's bailed out. Actually, I think he's not actually on.
Yeah, I think Eek will be disappointed with that in a way, because I know he was capable of a bit more in the practice, but sometimes when you got the pressure on you, I suppose it's harder to perform.
Indeed. But I think that's it. I think there's not many guys out there currently right now. I think
it's just Vapid Coot left coming into the pit lane.
so So that will be it for qualifying, and your pole sitter will be Yi once again, and I think that is a really good pole for him, and I think he's reasonably happy with that, and RBZ I think will have to be very happy with that. I think coming into the weekend he didn't feel that he had the confidence around here, and get second out of it. I think he might have felt there was a little bit more, same with Itaki. I think maybe a little bit more in the tank there. But I say a decent qualifying session. Not much to report. It went very quiet in the middle, so nothing much happening. So I have to leave and come back. Whilst we
think.
Hopefully.
Is it echoing?
No.
I think the reason why we saw it quiet in the middle is because people need to use either the medium or the hard compound twice, and therefore they only had 2 qualifying sets of tyres. And
Is the session
I think
actually
that's why
finished?
we didn't see any
Because
any
that's
action in the
what
middle.
we was waiting.
It is now.
Yeah,
right.
there
There
wouldn't
is,
be
Skills
any
has a 5-place grid drop.
yeah, it's interesting that. That's a great order. So Yi from RBZ, from Mike, from Project 94, from Izeki, from the Lars, from Skills 99, who will have a 5-plus grid penalty for some reason. We'll see that after the Grand Prix. Commander in 8th, 9th for Gorch Crab, 10th for SRL Monster, 11th for Vapid Crew 74, Craig Senna in 12th, and then Lost Warrior, KRNG, Rush, SRL Payne, Fred Wiz, and then they are the rest of the order. So I'm going to quit quickly, and then I'm going to get James to invite me back to the session, obviously, because but we won't be able to catch the start. And then, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
You should get the start.
I don't think it'll work again. It'll just put us on the grid like it did last week.
So, right.
It's just what happens with the game.
I'll wait for us to go in.
Did you leave in the menus, or?
What do you mean?
Because in the menus is when it resets. As in, like, when it shows the results and that. Because if you left during qualifying, then it will still allow you to join back. But yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so we now go
Anyway,
in.
good luck, guys.
So I will invite you back in about
Should be a good race. Bye.
a few seconds.
That's a bit Gorch. Good luck. Yeah, put me back soon. So yeah, whilst we just wait for the invite, we're going to try and see if we can stop yellow flags at the start of the Grand Prix, because whenever we retire from the session, it causes yellow flags, or whenever we get disqualified, we actually end up getting yellow flags, and it causes problems with the start. So we'll try this. We tried it last week, and it failed to work. So should I join back now, James, would you say?
Hang on. Now.
Give me the heads up. Now. Okay, right, joining back.
We're just starting the
And-
formation lap.
See how this goes. Right, I'll spectate, and then I'll invite you, and you leave, and then I'll invite you back. I doubt it's gonna work. I can see it. It's not gonna work, but let's see.
I think it'll let me back. You might get away with it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be fine. Oh no, in this game it just won't let me back in at all.
Yeah. All right. So let's invite you back. They're all on the lap. You can actually join the game back, I think. So I think it's joinable. But there you go. That is your current pole sitter Yi is going round the track as we speak. As we're spectating, so hopefully this is a good sign. So there you go, Yi from RBZ, from Michael Lewis, two championship contenders right now, who are right behind each other. They're getting very feisty, I see. And there is Project 94 in 4th place, really good qualifying from him. Eki in 5th, again, a very good performance there. Lars once again proving that he's pretty handy at this game. Commander in 7th. Look at that spawn of cars there. And that's interesting to see. And we're getting ready to start the British Grand Prix round 10.